Hi, so my name's Laura Nibbs. I'm very new to this. I've never done a YouTube video in my life. Never really wanted to until I set on the course of wanting to help other people. And what better way to get the word out there other than YouTube? Obviously, everybody's doing it. I'm a bit on the back burner with this. So just bear with me. I have got a book that I've just noted things down that I want to go through with it being my first video. So yeah, I just wanted, obviously I'll introduce myself. My name is Laura Nibbs and I'm 29 years old. I've got 4 beautiful children and I'm currently engaged to a guy called Carl. We've been together for about 2.5 years. So not a long time, but extremely happy. So yeah, and I'm in this position not with ease at all. And the shit that I've been through in life, I thought, I ain't going through all this shit for no. I want to at least pass my experience, knowledge, whatever I've learned, I want to pass it on to other women, and I want to empower other women to kind of stay with it and be strong, be independent, know their self-worth. I want to pass on everything that I know to help others. And if it helps one person, if they're one person out of so many, other people that might think I'm stupid or that I don't have the ability to speak about what I'm speaking about, if I just help that one person, it means that I've done what I wanted to do. So I'm going to try keep this video relatively short because you'll find with me I can babble on and put a glass eye to sleep, which I don't want to do that. So yeah, I've been in several really bad relationships that took a lot for me to get out of. So that would be I've had physical abuse that I had to get away from, and I've also had mental abuse, and both are the hardest things that I think anybody can go through. Obviously I am aiming at women just because I'm a woman myself and I can relate a lot easier, but there is men out there that go through this as well, and I think this advice will go for men as well, not just women. And I suppose it's about doing this video and doing a channel based on how people can actually grow themselves, and how if they just fight with it, that you can be happy. You see a lot of people in life settling or staying put. They don't like to take the risk, even though they don't realise that the risk is actually staying. So I just want to be that person to show that you can have what I would call Disney love that I've searched for all my life and that I've got now. You can have that. It's about believing in yourself, and you can have a passion for your life again, and find out who you are again. Because going through trauma, like things like physical and mental abuse, you do lose yourself as a person, and it's a really dark, horrible period of life that you go through, and sometimes you don't see any light at the end of the tunnel. You forget, why am I even continuing? And it can be really lonely. You might have people around you. You might have, a bunch of friends, but it's still a lonely time because there's only you that knows what's going on in your head and what's going on behind those closed doors. So also, as much as I've jumped out of the bad relationship side of things, and I've grown myself as a person and realised, what I wanted and who I was, I was also in a background of care, and then I moved on to sales for my career, which is all about, helping other people. Sales, not cut out for it. You've got to be quite good at manipulating, and it was never really for me. So the care side of it I loved and still love. I could do that job with my eyes closed, and I think it's because I have such a passion for it that you're going into work every day and that that you're helping somebody else out, you're better in their life for that day by providing the care that you give. And I don't think it's a job that anyone can do. I've always said that. The reason why I got out of it, obviously you'll ask that question, if you're so passionate, why have you got out? because it takes shift work. Shift work around children is really difficult. I'm sure anyone out there who does that, they will know the self. Having to work weekends, having to work during, the Christmas holidays, and for very little pay. Do you know what I mean? You give a lot into the care industry and you get very little back. And that's something that I couldn't continue with, because as much as I loved the job, I had to think about my family and the time that I was giving up for that paid work. So it was not something that I could see as a long-term career that I wanted to, to stick at. So I've recently took the plunge and I start back at college next week. And I'm going to do beauty therapy. Now, as I've got older, I've got really into beauty and kind of owned it, makeup, lashes, and it's something I enjoy doing. I know it's something that I have to put the work into, which I'm willing to do that. It's something that also I can work around the kids, if I want to do that as well, and work self-employed. So that is kind of the step forward that I'm taking. I've kind of sorted so much of areas of my life out, including what friends I keep, whether they're making me a better person or whether there was bringing drama to my life. And I've sorted all that out. I've sorted areas out that I knew I needed to sort to make me grow as a person. And this was kind of like the final step, is picking the right career path for me. But as much as I want to help women feel beautiful on the outside, and we all, I take great pleasure in that. I suppose it's really selfish that when I'm doing someone's makeup or, doing the lashes, and that they just feel great and they're ready for a night out. And as you know yourself, you get your nails done. If I haven't got my nails done, I don't feel like a woman. It feels awful. I feel like I've got something missing. So, you just feel good about yourself. But I don't just want to make women feel good about themselves on the outside, because feeling good about yourself comes from here. It comes from within. So I wanted to do it as a whole package, that I don't feel like there's a lot of that out there. How to empower women, from the inside out. So that is what the videos and things will be talking about. And I am aiming to post one video a week around doing my studies, and obviously around the kids as well. But it's a passion, so it's something that I want to do. So yeah, I suppose it's just, if you think that this is for you, it's an area of, your life, you want to grow as a person, you want to hear my knowledge about how I've overcome certain things, or if you're in a shit relationship, you want to get out, or you've already got out of a shit relationship, but you're struggling to find yourself again, and you don't want to go back into another shit relationship, and how to avoid that as best as you can, because obviously I don't think anything in life is completely avoidable. But I definitely think it'd be worth a listen for you. So if you could subscribe, that would be brilliant. And then just look out for my next videos. Talking about, I'll be starting with the whole relationship side of things and how to move forward. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope it's for you, and that I'm going to get a lot of people on the bandwagon. That'd be really good. And take care until next time. Bye.